What we know now about the modern technologies, the economy, and the cultures and traditions of today as things that most people think of being innovations, in fact, have been in the making for thousands of years. Discoveries that are being made that can enhance our understanding of these topics are due to historical sites around the world being preserved and protected by agencies like the Global Heritage Fund and the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, which both allocate millions of dollars towards these important dig sites in historical areas. Preserving and protecting these areas is important to human culture and understanding more about these early civilizations. One of these sites that I would like to mention is Chavín de Hendar. Hidden in the Andes Mountains, this site is said to have been developed about 1,000 years before Christ and 3,000 years before the Incas. The Chavín de Hendar site is important to be protected because what is found there can shed light onto the unique religious hierarchies, the extensive trade systems, and the sophisticated temple. With such an ancient pre-Columbian culture, Chavín was functioning between 1500 and 500 BC. It is the most elaborate and most popular site, period, in the Andean highlands. Today, this magnificent site faces many obstacles that could lead to this site to be destroyed by natural causes like erosion that could spell an end to the important ancient civilization site that could hold answers to an important period in human history. Another historical dig site that could provide so many answers to human culture and religion is Ashur, located in Mesopotamia, which is now modern-day Iraq. Ashur is a sacred city that dates back to the 3rd millennium BC. From the 14th to the 9th century BC, it was the first capital and most important religious center for the Assyrian Empire, which rose from modern-day Egypt and spanned to modern-day Turkey. An ancient building that was discovered at Ashur were ziggurats. These buildings have remained a mystery until further research by archaeologists had been completed. These ancient buildings provided ancient populations like Ashur to use them as temples for offerings to the gods and possible shelter for when floods came during the wet season. The dangers that Ashur faces today and in the past range from flooding, vandalism, war, and erosion. During Saddam Hussein and his regime's rule of Iraq, he had planned to create dams downriver from Ashur that would provide more abundant fresh water. But if this dam is ever to be created, it would lead to the certain destruction to this ancient land that holds so many answers to human history in this region and to its rich cultural heritage. There are many ways to get involved with saving sites like Chavín de Hendar and Ashur. You can get involved in local volunteer archaeological dig sites in your area, or if you are short on time, you can stop by websites like the Global Heritage Fund and the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization and help by donating money to help sites like these not become a thing of the past.